Hey guys, it's DJ Mary Jane, and I'm on the Nico Blitz Podcast.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?
Nico Blitz Podcast episode, I believe this is 4 right now, I think.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?
And, over the pandemic, I made friends with a whole bunch of DJs, and one of my favorite DJs, she actually has this thing called Bbygirl Mondays every single motherfreaking Monday, you feel me?
Yeah.
DJ Mary Jane, what's poppin'?
What's up, what's up?
How you feeling?
Feeling good, you know, just like earlier, tired, just doing a bunch of shit now, you know, just getting in the groove of things again and DJing out and
I know, right?
It's kind of exhausting.
Dude, the freaking pandemic, we've been in quarantine for damn near 2 years now, actually, 2 years in March. And it was crazy because a lot of the DJs, we lost all our gigs. So it was like, what the hell do we do now?
Yeah, it's like, well, what is life?
Yeah.
You know, so.
It took you a minute just to get on Twitch, too.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit intimidating for me to get on Twitch because it's like a different world, you know, and I didn't really understand it that much. And everyone was really good too. I was like, fuck, like everything looks so good. Like all the production's great. Like, you know, like how do you keep up with that? You know,
I feel you because I was watching people on Twitch a little before I started back in August of 2020, right? And I would watch people and be like, hey, I mean, that's cool, but how do I get it to there? Like, do I need a green screen? Do I need all that? So I get you. Like, it was super intimidating, but I felt like we just hella needed it though during this pandemic.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I definitely watched a lot of people first, and then I would guest stream or guest DJ on streams and stuff and kind of see how it worked.
Who would you guest stream with?
DJ Mish.
Oh
yeah. So that was my first time ever being like on a stream. And like DJing on a stream on her Twitch. I think she did Squish City. Actually, yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, that's dope. Shouts out to DJ Mish. She's always I always tell Mish she's super inspiring. You're also very inspiring too. Like, cause I watch y'all, like, you know, you do your thing. I feel like you, Mish, and Catch always do the same thing together over and over again. I'm like, yo, like that's inspiring because y'all just move like a group.
Yeah, you know, people are like, oh, are you guys like a little like girl group or something? I was like, no, we just happen to like just be friends and then we do the same shit. You know, like it wasn't like it wasn't anything planned. You know what I mean?
Are you sure? It seemed a little planned. I was like,
really? Yeah. I don't know. It really wasn't planned. Like people just started like booking us doing the same things, and then we would just come over to each other's houses and stuff. But we just did that like as friends just for fun. And then I guess it looked like it was like a planned thing.
Dude, because I was talking to Kizza so much and I'm just like, bro, like me and you need to kind of move like this. And he's like, how? And I'm like, the way Mary, Mish, and Cash 24 be moving. And I'm like, come on. But it seems like it's hella working for y'all though. Cause I feel like y'all are like a package group now.
I know. It's crazy, right? How that happened. It's so crazy how that happened. Like sometimes when we're DJing and we all have like different gigs and like different venues but on the same day, we're like, oh man, we wish we were like all DJing at the same time.
Yeah.
You know? But if one finishes early, then we'll like go to the other person's like gig.
Oh, y'all are super supportive. That's what I fucking love to hear, yo. I love to hear that shit. Yeah. It's crazy because over the pandemic, me be living in LA since 2014, I didn't necessarily know too many DJs. I kind of only knew the DJs from my college, and then in regards to K-Town, I kind of only knew Grace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so then I feel like during the pandemic, we've met so many different DJs, not only in LA, but across the world. And I mean, the support is just kind of endless at that point. I feel like everyone just kind of supports everybody.
Yeah, especially with Twitch. I think that was probably the best thing that ever happened like during pandemic and stuff, because now everyone is like, oh my God, like I finally get to meet you in person. And, you know, like it's especially with like you and Kizza. Like I never like, you know, I never got to like meet you guys in person, but I feel like I know you guys, you know, because we're always online.
That's
you know,
true. That's
talking,
true.
You know,
because I feel like I can't even put a date on it, but I feel like I maybe just followed you on Instagram at one point, and then when I saw you were on Twitch, I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's on Twitch too. But it was actually Kizza who put me onto your Twitch channel.
I think I remember that too, because I remember him like, he just popped into my stream one time. And then I was like, how do you pronounce your name?
DJKZ.
Yeah, I was like, KZA.
He made it work though. I mean, he definitely made it interesting for himself. I'm like, cool, like I need to know this guy. But yeah, like, you know, Kizza hella put me on to you, and I was like, oh, like she's really freaking dope. I think we might have had you on maybe on a raid train at one point.
Yeah, it was, and that's when I was like trying to figure out Twitch first, and I was like, I don't have mods. I don't know what that means.
You know what? I don't even think your mic was working at that point.
I know. I'm telling you, I went through so much like technical difficulties. It was so bad. Like I don't know if I still have like little videos and clips saved. But I'm just like, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That shit was so crazy.
Is it correct? Like, I be watching some of my old Twitch clips or even some of my old YouTube clips, and I'm just like, this is so damn cringe.
I know.
I hate it.
I feel that. I feel that so much. But you know, it's good to see the progression and stuff.
Do you have a cringe moment that just like sticks out to you so hard?
Let me think. I think there was this one time I was streaming, and my webcam fell because the dogs like literally went through all the cables and the stand. And I think I still have that clip on my Instagram somewhere.
God.
And you just hear like a crash, and you just see like the camera just, you know, like fall down. And I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, hold on, guys.
Sheesh. But that's the beauty about like being on Twitch though, because stuff like that can happen so accidentally, but it makes for such good content because it's real life.
Yeah, and then you still see the music going on, and like the lights are still going on too.
Yeah. I think as of recently, not saying that this is a cringe moment, but you spilled, was it wine on your SRT 1000?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. That was a sad moment. In my life. I was like, God damn, I just bought you and I ruined you. But it's all good. You know, I got the expensive insurance and no questions asked. They fixed it. And
hey, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thank God. And they told me that if they weren't going to, like, if they couldn't fix it and stuff, they said that they would give me a full refund, including taxes and the shipping.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to SRT.
I know, right?
It's funny because I wanted you to do the Asian method of fixing your electronics so hard. So when your SRT 1000 broke, I said, put that motherfucker in rice.
You know what? I was like considering it. I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? Do I just put lay rice on top of it? But they're like, no, don't fucking do that. So I just
You should have put the damn rice.
I know. But I actually just flipped it over and I flipped it down so that like the wine wouldn't seep through all the circuits and stuff. But when before I shipped it out for repairs, it was on the left deck that the wine spilled through. Yeah. And I was trying to like, you know, use the left deck, the jog wheel, and you just hear grinding. Ugh. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, holy crap. Yeah, the wine definitely like dried up in there.
Oh my God. Yeah, because then I figured like, why was it grinding then? But yeah, if it was like cracked up wine.
Yeah, it was cracked up wine. Yeah, it wasn't good. But that's better now. I'm good. And my homie actually came through with his controller, so I was able to go back on.
Yeah. You know, and that's what I like about you so much is the fact that, you know, we've been on Twitch for a minute now, and a lot of people started back in March or April of 2020. I started in August 2020. You probably started around, November 2020?
Yeah, when I was really doing it. I would do like a little bit here in like September, October, but not so much because I was still trying to figure it out. Yeah. And then around like November, December, I was like, all right, I need a plan, you know, like a schedule at least. Like if I'm going to be doing this and we're still in quarantine, like, might as well.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us were just like, well, now we really don't know how long this pandemic's going to go on, so we just got to hop on.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, back to my point, like you started, I guess a lot of DJs would want to say like late.
Yeah. No, I definitely started late. Yeah.
But you're so damn consistent. Like, I know you're on every single Monday, so I'll tap in even if I don't say anything. Yeah. And like you basically upkeep your channel as much as possible. Like I've seen you go to Vegas or go to Seattle, come back. It's like, all right, guys, Bbygirl Mondays.
Yes.
At like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, it's extremely tiring. Actually, when we drove back from Seattle with me and Catch. Yeah. Drove back from Seattle. 17-hour drive, by the way. And
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, we got back and I was like, all right, Bbygirl Mondays, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes.
No sleep until this is done.
Yes. The freaking dedication, yo. I'm so happy for you for that because I feel like not a lot of people can stay dedicated to something like that, whether it be like a weekly schedule. I mean, you're on like what, Mondays and Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays, and it used to be Fridays. I'll do Fridays here and there if I'm not booked.
Yeah.
And stuff, but or I'll just do like an IRL stream of my gig, but I usually try not to because the IRL, like going to actual gigs now is so like tiring.
Dude, it's hella tiring.
Like, I forgot how tiring it was. I'm like, damn, I used to do this all the time. Like, yeah.
I've heard a story. I think it was Lynn who told me.
Mm-hmm.
But she said at one point she recalls one night where you maybe had like 6 gigs in one day.
Yeah, like I had some in the morning. I had like a morning gig and then an afternoon. Then I had to do one at night. But now I've been doing that lately, and it's exhausting. Like those, you know, like when people like the private events. Yeah, they'll be like, all right, 4 or 5 hours. Been for 4 or 5 hours, and then I got to take the stuff there first of all.
Yeah.
Then take down, still drive back, and then like get ready for like the night. And I'm like thinking to myself as I'm like you know redoing my makeup and all that. I'm like, oh wow, it felt like yesterday that I just did my 4-hour gig that was only like 2 hours ago.
Oh
I feel it's like 2 days in one.
I feel you. Like it's funny because the way I explain it is that 4 hours on Twitch is completely different from 4 hours in real life DJing.
Yeah, that's for sure. I feel like 4 hours on Twitch goes by so fast.
So fast. Because, you know, I have a restaurant gig over in Sherman Oaks, so that'll last about 3 hours every Saturday. But no microphone. You're kind of limited to what you got to play. You know, I mean, granted, it's like R&B and like old school hip hop, so it's music that I'm accustomed to anyway. But like on Twitch, it's like, all right, well, I can do some R&B here. I can throw in some random trap shit. I can get into like some 80s, and it's like, cool. Like you still kind of have the liberty to do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's more freeing. I feel like you just do your thing, and if you know good music and then everyone you know is vibing to it, why not?
Yeah, facts. So I don't necessarily. I know you as the DJ. I haven't really got to know you as the person. You're from the Philippines, yeah?
Yes, I am from the Philippines. I was born there, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I was born there. And I came here around 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. What caused the move?
Well, you know, just parents wanted a better life for us and, you know, better schooling and better opportunities and all that stuff too. And they wanted us to go to like, you know, like college, university and all that. So I did the right things. I was a very good like student. I tried to be at least. I tried to be. I played sports.
What'd you play?
I played basketball, volleyball.
Okay.
Yeah, usual Filipino stuff.
You know, a lot of people don't know Filipinos are also into badminton.
Oh yeah. I never got into that though.
Yeah, but it's like so popping in the Philippines.
It is. I don't have the coordination for that.
But you have the coordination for basketball and volleyball.
Well, the ball is a lot bigger. It's like well, you can see it, you know. Badminton is like
it's like a little dart.
Yeah,
like,
it's a little dart.
Like
exactly, with like a circular end. Like
yeah. Were your parents into music or sports or anything like that?
My dad was heavily into sports. My dad's side of the family, actually, we had our own basketball team.
Oh.
Yeah, me and my uncles, like
in your own province or what? Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real. Like we have jerseys made out and it says Hernandez on the back.
Wait, what was the team name?
I forgot. We just rolled up and it just said Hernandez on the back and everyone knew that you were playing with us.
What the hell?
Yeah, when I went back too, I saw the jerseys. They were still wearing it. I was like, oh my God.
That is the illest shit. You know the funniest thing whenever I go back to the Philippines is that you know, when you give your province or your area like old clothes, right?
Yeah.
So my sister's old middle school was actually School of the Epiphany.
Okay.
So I went back one year, probably around like 2010, 2011, and then I just see this older dude, like probably in like his 40s or 50s, wear like School of the Epiphany. I'm like, does he even know what the fuck he is wearing?
Yeah,
right
I know,
now?
right? Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel that. I try to give like all my cousins, because I have younger cousins.
Okay.
Me and my oldest brother were think we're the oldest out of the whole family.
Oh.
But everyone's pretty young. Like I still have cousins that are like 2-3 years old.
Dude, same.
Stuff. Yeah, they're like babies.
Yeah. Are they into like music or anything like that?
I know a lot of them are into music because they do a lot of TikTok dances.
They popping on TikTok.
Yeah,
huh?
they're dancers. They're dancers. They love to dance. So, but like playing music wise, not really. I feel like my family was more of like athletic. They're swimmers. My family like they're swimmers and pretty good with just being athletic and stuff. So.
We are interrupting a section of this podcast because basically what had happened was me and Mary were having a great post-podcast conversation talking about the Philippines and whatnot. And she spewed some random amazing fact that I needed to get on this podcast. Mary, why don't you just tell everybody what the hell is going on with your family? This is crazy.
All right, so for my family, my dad's side, we have a house in Mactan, and Mactan is basically, if you look back in the history books or if you look online, you Google it, the Battle of Mactan, that is where the ancient warrior Lapu-Lapu, he's like literally like the Philippines' like greatest warrior and stuff. He's actually my great grandfather. So, yeah, wow. Yeah. So there's a shrine that's there near our house. So if you go back to that area, it's called the Mactan Shrine, and there's literally a big statue of Lapu-Lapu, and that's in that area. That's where the battle happened, the Battle of Mactan. So yes, go look it up, y'all.
And now we are ending this part of the podcast because I obviously just slipped this in somewhere in the interview. Now we're getting back to the freaking interview. Yeah. So it's safe to say you're probably the only DJ in your family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm known as the DJ in my family, and they always make fun of me.
Why do they make fun of you?
Because, okay, so well, when I was on vacation right before COVID, we brought one of these, those burners, the butane stoves. Like you put like the butane gas and then you can yeah. So we were out like in a really like remote beach area because it was cool, like we got to sail on the boat and stuff, and had our lechon and all that.
Ooh, poppin'.
Yeah, so we had that, and we were like cooking like some food on it, and my uncles will be like, "Look, I'm a DJ." With the burners. I was like, yo. No, I'm sick. I was like, yeah, I think I still have that video too. He's like shirtless. He's like, look, I'm DJ Mary J.
Oh my God. That's actually very funny.
Yeah.
I get that with my family too. Like my sister, she'll be like, well, I guess we have a free DJ for life now, huh?
Yeah.
If we ever want like a wedding or anything. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, are you the only DJ in your family?
I want to say yes. I mean, my cousin had a turntable at one point, and I remember this vividly. It's crazy. I actually haven't told this story before, but my cousin who used to live in San Jose, he actually had like, one of those big turntables that actually have the speaker at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I remember when he was like, yeah, you could kind of mess around with it if you want. So I remember looking at it, and I was like, and I'm like, there's no sound. I don't know what to do. Because it was like ancient. It was like ancient.
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
like
so I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel that. I actually never touched a turntable like ever in my life until I want to say like 2017 or 18. Yeah, 2017.
Oh, I mean, that's same for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I haven't touched I mean, because the only reason why I got into using turntables was because of radio.
I see.
So what had happened was that, just to get on the radio, they had said like, hey, do you want to do a guest mix? I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, okay, cool. Like use these, literally this, what I have right now, like 2 SRTs and an S9 is what I mimicked from the radio station.
Oh man. Damn.
What got you into DJing?
Well, let me see. Okay. This goes back to like my music days, because I played instruments when I was a child. Yes.
Which ones?
Well, piano. I played the piano.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I played the piano. I played the clarinet, and then when you play the clarinet, it's like the first level going on to saxophone. It's,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's literally like the same type of. It's just there's a lot more little
more
valves,
like button. Okay,
yeah,
okay, I get
valves
you.
and all that stuff. But I was really into music, heavily into music when I was a child, and then I also sang a lot too in choir. And so I was always surrounded by music. And then as I got older in like college, I would of course like listen to SoundCloud and stuff, and that's when I got into like the SoundCloud like beat makers and producers.
Okay.
And then the SoundCloud DJs, all their mixes would be up there too. So I would just listen to that, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so dope. Like it was just like a dream of mine, just a little like daydream of mine. Like it'd be really cool to do this one day. But what really triggered it for me was when I worked at this place called Escala in Koreatown. And it's like a restaurant bar. So I was like a server over there and a bartender. And they had live DJs every day. And the owner,
every day.
Yeah. And the owner was
holla at me on a Monday.
Yeah. They used to do it every day. I don't know how it is now. But they had guest DJs. And these were like the OG DJs. Like they came in with like vinyl. And like I'd be like, serving them drinks. I'm like, dang, these guys are fucking good. Like this is so cool. And so whenever I had downtime, I would just kind of look over their shoulders and like, look over the turntable. I'm like, what are they doing? I was so intrigued. I was super, super intrigued. And then one of my coworkers actually, I don't know if you've met Djing before.
I don't think I met Djing.
Yeah, but DJ Djing K, she actually worked with me there, but she DJ'd there as well. Yeah. So I was like, wait, like you DJ too? Like this is so cool, So got me like really interested in it. And I didn't even tell my friends that I wanted to start DJing. I just kind of got my I think SB3. I got my first controller was an SB3. And do you have it too?
This one right here?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, yours is gold. That looks so cool.
Hey man, look, I just got it a couple months ago.
Oh yeah.
So you were using this SB3?
Yeah, I was using the SB3, and I was just trying to learn how to mix. And like, I just go on YouTube. I just try to collect all the music that I could. And one day, while I was working, actually after I got off, I plugged in my SB3 at the place I was working at, and they had turntables over there. And my owner got so mad at me.
Why? Because you were using the SB3?
Yeah, that, and like, I didn't ask, but I just was like, like if I didn't take that initiative though to do that, I probably wouldn't have been like a DJ. Because even like after, he kind of like got mad, he was like, you know what, you should be a DJ. Like, okay, you know what, I'll try. So ever since then, I just was like super interested in it, and I kind of did it by myself. I didn't really tell anybody. I go to like hookah lounges and bring my SB3 and just mix in there.
Damn, that's fucking sick though.
Yeah. And not even invite my friends. Because I didn't want them to hear like my trash music yet.
Oh my God. I feel it. Because then probably at that point you didn't have like any of the DJ pools or anything, so you were just trying to figure out like how to mix. I feel it though. I feel it. It's funny because I actually met who was it? DJ Yuko at a hookah lounge.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's actually like on Instagram. It's actually just called Hookah Lounge in Glendale.
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I've been there.
Yeah, it's just a little spot.
Yeah.
So then I guess when did you go public, like with your homies and everything?
I think around like officially like 4 years ago. And Jean actually brought me to my first gig. She booked me with her. She had a night actually at Lock and Key. That was my first.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that was my first gig ever. And at that time they had, I think they had CDJs. They had a S9 CDJs or turntables, but I still wasn't really comfortable with it, so I brought my
You brought
control.
your SB to the club? Oh my God.
Yeah, I brought it to the club. I was one of those DJs.
You made it work though.
Yeah, I did make it work. It was cool. It was cool for what it was.
What do you remember about that first night?
I was hella scared. I was so nervous, but I was having a lot of fun. Like my friends were there, and I like, even if I messed up, you know, I just felt like this is cool to even just be out to do that, you know, and not just be in my room or like play for my friends in their living room and stuff. But to be there, I was like, all right, cool. I could do this. If I keep practicing, like I know I could do this.
And then after that, it kind of just hit like wildfire, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It just, everything happened so fast. Like I just kept practicing and practicing, and I was lucky enough to get, you know, more gigs and people would like hear me a little bit more, and I kept putting more mixes out, so it invited more people to listen to me, I guess. So,
that's what I like. I mean, so you actually took like the SoundCloud mixing route type thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It was something about like just pre-record. I hate pre-recording. I mean, even though this is pre-recorded right now, but like I hated like pre-recording mixes and like uploading it because I'm just like, I don't know if this is actually gonna hit. But I mean, a lot of DJs, including yourself, have had so much success doing it.
Yeah, you know what? I mainly did it for me so I could listen to music without having to skip songs. Like, I'm not even joking. That's the only reason why. Like, if there was like long drives, you know, if we were stuck in traffic, I'm like, all right, cool. Or like, I would make it just to like work out too and stuff. Yeah, but then I didn't realize like it was a thing. You know? It was just for kind of just my leisure.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, the point being is that, you know, whether it be like SoundCloud mixes or Twitch or like whatever it is, there's so many ways to promote yourself as a DJ. It's kind of crazy because I feel like the advantage that we have now as newer DJs, and by newer, I would say 2010 and up, right? 2010 and past that, is that we have access to TikTok. We have access to, I mean, whether you stream on YouTube or like Facebook or what have you. So to me, there's kind of no excuse to put yourself out there as much as possible because there's going to be a platform that works for you.
Yeah, for real. There's so even from when I first started, there's more places for you to just like put your videos out there, you know, and your little like practice mixes and all that stuff. But TikTok is something that I still haven't gotten into. I don't know how you guys do it because you guys have to record all the time, and you know, if you don't get it right, you know, and it's just like a 30-second.
Dude, I'll tell you exactly how I do this shit. So it's like, you know, my Twitch setup is literally all right here, right? And basically what I end up doing is I'll just pick all the songs on my Serato beforehand, and then by the time I get here, I just set up all the cue points. Right. Once I set up all the cue points, it goes into my OBS, and I just press record. And then it's like a whole ass process. I don't think people understand like how long just it takes to make one TikTok video. And I mean, there's a chance it goes viral, and then there's a chance it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, I feel that because I tried once and I'm like, how the heck do these guys do it? Because I'm like I'm so tired of recording the same thing over and over again because it's not right in my ear. Like I feel like it could be better, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, props to you guys. Seriously, props to you guys. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I'll do it.
I mean, you're still booming on Twitch. I mean, you're probably on Twitch more than I am now.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I used to just watch you all the time. I'm like, now Nico's done with the, you know, like 365. Well, but after that,
Yeah. So what happened was for everybody is that I went on a journey to do 365 days straight streaming on Twitch, and then literally after that, I just like. I needed to relax.
Yeah, you need the rest because that's crazy too. And you were doing gigs.
Yeah,
at the same time.
Exactly. It was tough because I mean, balancing out in real life, I mean in real life gigs, in real life relationships, in real life just trying to eat somewhere was kind of a hassle for me, honestly, because I'm like, I can't leave because I got to do this right now. Yeah. So, you know, for you, it's like, you know, you have your balance of Twitch, you have your balance of in real life and your relationships in real life. Like what advice would you have for people who just can't seek that balance?
My advice would be to create a routine because I feel like if you don't schedule it out, it's like, you know, if you go to school, if you're in college and if you don't go to class, like you don't go to class, you kind of just make up your own like schedule as you go, you know, but you have to just kind of be disciplined at that. Just set a time for when you want to practice or set a time for when you want to, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm going to eat at this time. Like, 'cause I have to remind myself to eat sometimes, especially if I'm busy. Because if I'm like working on stuff, you know, and I'm like, all right, cool, like I'm working on this mix, or I'm just like getting prepared, or I'm downloading songs, and like 3-4 hours pass by, and then I gotta go live. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to eat. Like,
I feel it. That's when you end up eating on stream too.
yeah, exactly. And I know you do that a lot too.
Yeah, because I'm just like, well, if I can crank out everything that I want to do before I stream and then do like the other things like eat while on stream, it's like, it's kind of a time saver.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I feel like because my hands get oily and stuff, and I don't want to like, you know, go on my like. My,
you don't want to spill wine on your SRT 1000.
Exactly. I actually am investing in this wine sippy cup so that it's like a. It's literally like a covered up like wine cup, and it does, when it spills, it won't like, you know, like if it falls, it doesn't spill on it.
Oh, so it has like kind of a little hole where you can just like drink out of. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm investing in that because I like drinking wine out of the cup because that's like the whole experience of it.
Yeah. Did you know that for wine glasses, actually, you're supposed to hold it from the stem and not actually hold it from
right here? Yeah. But when I'm DJing and stuff, I can't hold it from right here because I get too scared. Like, I know I'm clumsy, so I have to hold it like this because I know at least I have a grasp.
That way, for sure, that shit ain't gonna fall.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. What would you say is like your favorite memory from Twitch? I know it's been roughly a year for you now, but so much can happen within that year.
Oh man. My favorite memory. Oh man, there's so much. I feel like
there's a lot. I mean, like I remember just logging on one time and you had like 1,000 people in there. I'm like,
that was crazy.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. Oh my God, Danny. Hi, it's Danny. Was like, oh, I heard you got raided by a continent. I was like,
a continent,
because it was like 1,200 people. I started laughing so hard, but no, I think that was probably one of that was one of the moments that made me really happy because I believe the guy that rated me, he wasn't even a DJ. He was doing like online poker.
What the hell?
Yeah, he was doing online poker, and it was like, I think he was from like the UK, and then like his partner or whatever was also like, he was in music, he was a DJ as well, but he would just be there like just to talk and all that stuff. So it was crazy. I was like, oh wow, like thank you so much for the raid, like I appreciate it and stuff. Like, you're not even like a DJ or anything. And he was like, no, it's cool. Like, you know, like the music is a vibe, you know, I wanted everyone to kind of, you know, just enjoy the vibes for what it was.
Yeah.
And they were playing good music. So I was like, all right, thank you. So that made me really happy. It was really nerve wracking though. Like getting those raids, I was like, oh my God. Like, what do I say? All of a sudden I forget how to speak.
It's like, hello, my name is
I'm like trying to control my excitement, but I still have to talk to people.
Yeah, it definitely is nerve-wracking. I remember when I did get my first raid, I got hit with maybe like 60 or 70 people, and I was already blasted at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was already drunk as shit, and I'm just like, yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know what just happened, but my name is Nico. Nice to meet you. I was so drunk to the point where I didn't even raid out.
Oh, really?
Because that was my first raid because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel that. That's definitely happened to me.
Oh, my God.
Definitely happened to me, too. So
I feel like you're influencing, you know, going back to the fact that you, Catch, and Mish work in like a tandem. I feel like you have influence on your friends to even like hop on Twitch. Because I've been wondering, like, Catch, like, when are you going to start Twitch? When are you going to start Twitch? She's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I told her, I was like, dude, you'd be like really perfect for Twitch. You know, there's like a lot of music that, because, you know, like when you're DJing for clubs and bars, you know, you're limited to the music that you want to play, right? Mm-hmm. Because they have like a certain vibe and all that stuff. So you have to stay within that vibe. But like on Twitch, there's a bunch of stuff and edits that you can't really play at clubs and bars. And I try to encourage my other DJ friends, like, hey, you should definitely do this because this is the stuff that you can't play like outside as much, you know, maybe a couple songs here and there, but not like a whole like 1 hour set of that.
Yeah.
You know, so I've had like my friend Djing, she came on to my Bbygirl Mondays, and after that she was like, this is so cool. Like all these songs I played, I never get to play outside.
That's lit.
So, yeah. So having this opportunity to do it and like enjoying it, and people are, you know, having a great time and vibing, you know.
So with everything opening up, right? Like you damn near DJ every weekend. You said you're going to Vegas this weekend, right?
Yeah, going to Vegas.
I'm DJing every freaking weekend.
Yeah.
Sometimes it bleeds into weekdays. And so that means other people in real life too, like our audience members, like they have less and less time to actually be on Twitch.
Yeah.
And so for me, I've noticed that the numbers, they do go down. Not that it's like a huge concern to me or anything, but it definitely has gone down since, mid-pandemic or, the peak of pandemic, right? Do you think it's late to hop on Twitch right now to start a channel?
I don't think so. I don't think so because Twitch is such a big platform, and you reach the entire world. Like there's so many different people that can go on and watching. If you're a lot of the times people that are watching are in different time zones, so they could be like chilling, after work, and it could be nighttime or it could be at daytime over there while they're watching you.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it just depends, on like who your audience is and like who you reach and stuff. But I know for me, a lot of the people that watch my stream, they're not even in the West Coast. They're not even like, most of them are not even in LA. Like a lot of them are from Canada.
Yeah.
There's a lot from Canada. There's a lot of people from the East that watch it. Seattle. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize there's people from Seattle that watched it, even though in the same time zone. But like, I feel like not a lot of people do go out in Seattle like that because it is always raining.
Always raining. I mean, I've never been there, but I just know it's always raining.
It's always raining and it's always cold. So it's harder to like get around and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I would highly encourage it. It just gives like a different, it gives you like more time to actually just be a DJ by yourself and have an audience watching you.
I feel it. Do you have a go-to song like this never fails? Or if you just can't think of like any record, you're like, I need to play this one.
Oh yeah, I got one. It's it's On the Hotline.
Dude! Yes!
All the time. I play that anywhere and everyone knows that song.
Yeah. It's funny because I've been doing a lot of like closing sets as of recently at Arena, right?
Right.
And so, normally probably at, I want to say like 105, 110 is when I start playing like R&B. And usually my succession of songs go from No Guidance to All Me to On the Hotline.
Yeah.
And it's like, it happens like every single time. And I'm just like, I mean, it works.
It works. Exactly. It works. And I love that song. I just feel like anyone can dance to it. Even when I play it, my mom listens to it. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you even know what they're saying, Mom?
Hey, shout out to your mom.
She was on last night. She was watching last night.
That's what's up. Oh, she was watching your stream?
Yeah, she was watching my stream. I like, but she doesn't know how to, like use Twitch and stuff. And it's going to be a whole headache to teach her. So
I feel it. I just
I
kind of had to go through like the whole reins with my mom. She's like, so what are you DJing on? I'm like, Twitch. She's like, okay, so what do I do? Just create an account. Just plug in my name. You're good to go.
At least she has an account,
Yeah. Oh, so your mom just watches like not even on an account?
No, she just watches. I just tell her click the link or like, I'll have it like set up on her TV. She just like presses it if I'm on, and then she just watches it, while she's like doing the dishes and stuff. So
that's cute. My parents actually, I mean, they knew I was like DJing, but they didn't realize like how much I actually DJ and that like I really wanted to make this my career.
Yeah.
And Twitch kind of opened their eyes to that, and they said, "Wow, like you're actually doing this every single day. I can do this for other people and they're enjoying it." Do your parents, how do they feel about you pursuing this DJ career? Because even in Filipino culture, it's like doctor, lawyer type shit. Like DJing is never necessarily in the picture. Yeah,
that was actually, well, my parents were not supportive. It's, I feel like that's just how it is, when you grow up with like Asian parents or Filipino parents and stuff. And I told them that I really want to do this. And I know that the start of the pandemic, when I told them I was going to DJ on Twitch and stuff, they were like, oh my God, like they completely gave up on me. They were like, oh my God, They're just
Ay,
I know,
nako.
yeah.
Diyos ko po
Yeah.
naman.
Yeah, we would, and this, I'm being really candid and stuff, but we, like, my parents and I got into several arguments about it too, especially like, getting into this career, and they're like, this is, you're a woman, like, how is it going to be, like, how are you going to like do this? It's like, it's basically like a man's world, that you're getting into and stuff. But I would tell them, like, I believe in myself, I've seen other women do it, and it's not just a man's world. Like, times are changing, you know? Like, I told them, like, I know that you guys don't understand this right now because this isn't what you grew up with, So I just had to, like, kind of guide them through it. But there was a time where they didn't talk to me as much and I didn't talk to them as much either. And I just was kind of doing my Twitch thing. I just be like, I'm doing it and this is what I'm going to do. And I think several months later when I started sending them videos and clips and I had them like watch my stream and stuff. And I actually had them watch your stream.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I had them watch your stream. I was like, Mom, Dad, this is how we do it. This is how DJs have been doing it. And I had them like watch like other people's streams and stuff. And they're like, wow, like this is an actual thing. Like, you can actually make a career out of this.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like, and this is cool because I get to be in the comfort of my home. I don't even have to leave right now when it was, pretty bad in the pandemic and stuff. But they finally realized after a while, like and like my mom and dad, they just kind of just changed their whole perspective on it.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was, I didn't even think that they could do that, like change their whole perspective on it. But yeah, it opened their eyes to it, and they're like, this is really, really cool. Like, we're proud of you. We're happy that you're doing this. We're happy that you found like a way, to kind of get through the pandemic without, having to just be at home and not do anything.
Yeah, I feel that because, I feel like at the end of the day, our parents just want what's best for us.
Yeah.
And, us being Filipino, we didn't necessarily have too many people to follow. Right. And it's crazy because, Icy Ice, for example, it's like I knew him pre-pandemic, but literally maybe like a couple months before pandemic started. So I didn't like know about his legacy or anything like that. So when I hopped on Twitch and I seen there's Filipino DJs like yourself or Icy Ice or even people from like the UK or Canada, I'm like, wow, like this is massive, dude.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And it brings everyone together, which I love so much. Because now you get to be inspired, by different people around the world, but they're all Filipinos too,
Yeah. I mean, even like non-Filipino DJs, I'm just like, man, like these guys are going in. I'm so happy like tools like this are available for us to just witness greatness on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of cool because it rhymed too, yeah.
Yep. And it's actually really cool to see a lot of female DJs on Twitch too. And that's how I met a lot of female DJs too. And I didn't even think like, I know in LA there's a lot of female DJs. There's so many different people in LA, doesn't really matter. But when you see it on Twitch, it's kind of cool. I'm like, all right, like this is dope.
Yeah, it's lit. Because I remember seeing raid trains where there was nothing but female DJs. And I'm like, this is freaking dope. It's funny because I'll sometimes even like do gigs in real life and it'll be an all female DJ lineup. I'm like, this is tight to see.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I kind of wish I had this gig, but it's all good because it's for the betterment of like women in particular, right? Do you feel like like what's your perspective on, I guess, the climate of women DJs right now? Is it more difficult? Is it a little bit easier to maneuver through the industry? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like personally, I think it's a little bit difficult. But that's just because I put a lot of pressure on myself as an individual and as a female, because I want like everyone to look at me as if I know what I'm doing, so I have to try that much harder, because there's always going to be that stereotypical like, oh, she just got booked because she's a girl, type, whatever. But it's fine. I know that's out there and stuff, but that's why, like, for me, I try to practice my craft a lot more. And I think that's why it's a little bit more difficult for me, because I put a lot of pressure on myself and stuff. But it's cool because, it challenges me.
Yeah.
It challenges me to do better and be better and stuff. So Like now it's cool because like I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing for sure now, because before I used to just be only to like play on my controller, and I never got on like turntables. I was too scared, or CDJs. I was too scared. But really just pushed myself to be uncomfortable, even if I've never tried anything before like that, and just really learn and put myself in those situations where it's like, all right, well, I got to figure this out and use my knowledge to the best of my ability and stuff. Like, I don't know, because you don't use needles anymore.
No.
Yeah, you use phase, right?
Yeah, and you just got yours.
And I just got mine. Yes, I did. Yeah, but when I first started DJing and people were using like needles, sometimes the equipment when you go to venues and stuff, it can be like,
it's kind of intimidating if you don't know what the equipment is, or if you haven't used it before.
Right. Or if there's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the tone arms are like a little loose, and the needles, sometimes aren't. Yeah.
They're just dry as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it.
Yeah. So I remember this one time where I couldn't use the right side of the right deck, and I had to figure this out on my own. And I was like, oh my God, like, how do I do this? And that's when I realized I can go internal on the right side and just completely use the left deck, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was really intimidating to remember to do that too.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I mean, there have been times at Arena, because I'm not accustomed to see DJs all that much, because I'm used to vinyl,
right?
And so there'd be times where I'm just like, man, I don't know what the hell to do. Dio, get over here, please. Switch it for me, bro.
No, I feel you. But yeah, CDJs are actually not that bad. I feel like they're.
I mean, I'm actually starting to like them, honestly. But to your point, like, I love the fact that you said you push yourself to a level of uncomfortness, because outside of that, like, once you get past it, it's like, man, I'm stronger than ever. Now I know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm glad that happened to me in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because now that when I do go to gigs and all that stuff, I'm like just troubleshooting at this point, and I'm like, all right, cool. We could just do this, and this. We'll just figure this out like on the way, As long as the music playing. There was one time where I was just DJing off my laptop.
Oh, you're brave. Yeah. You're super brave.
I was just pressing the cue button, the 1, 2, 3.
Hey, as long as it works, as long as the music don't stop, you're good to go.
Exactly. And no one noticed. Yeah, because it was, I think I had to use a Serato box, and it was not connecting to my computer because it didn't have Serato or whatever. And I was like, I'm just DJing off my laptop at this point.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, you just got to make it work at that point. Good shit, though. Everybody, thank DJ you. Mary Jane, you feel me?
Thank you.
So many gems. If you didn't catch a gem, what the fuck was you doing today? Mary, I do got a couple more questions before we do end this podcast, though. Okay. What is one piece of advice that you stick to on a daily basis?
One piece of advice that I stick to on a daily basis, don't be so hard on yourself. Because you're doing better than what you did from the day before or the month before and all that stuff. So always look at your wins and not your losses.
Facts. So I don't know if you see my TikTok, but we actually have a top 3 karaoke songs.
Oh, I think I saw that. I've been
doing so much of that, man.
I know.
I think the next one I'm actually about to post is with Pilo, but so we do this on the podcast too. Okay. So top 3. Let me redo that. Nico Blitz Podcast, top 3 karaoke songs with DJ Mary Jane. Go. You got to sing it too.
I got to sing it?
You got to sing it.
Wait. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I'm like thinking right now. Damn, I just played a bunch last night. I literally on Bbygirl Mondays. What was I? Do No Scrubs.
Okay. Hold on.
What the hell? Low battery. I don't even know. You know what?
That's so funny because I just got this shit. All right, cool.
You know what? Actually, you're gonna laugh at me. I don't remember the lyrics.
You don't remember the lyrics to a song that's your top karaoke song? It's not a top karaoke song then if you don't know the damn lyrics.
Oh my God. Actually, oh my God. Let me see. What's another one that I like to sing to a karaoke? Well, I do like to sing a lot of, Mariah Carey, I guess. But I'm not going to sing that because that's too crazy. Would it be cheating if I looked at the lyrics? Would it be cheating if I looked?
I'll say no.
No?
Yeah,
no? I mean, you look at the lyrics when you're at karaoke, right?
You're actually right. Yeah,
you need the lyrics.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're actually right.
Yeah. So, okay, let me pull this up. We got 3 songs, you said, right?
3 songs.
Damn.
And I guess at this time it would be great to talk about our sponsors. We have none of them. We're just doing this out of the kindness of our hearts, and we just love to freaking podcast. You feel me?
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see.
Oh, also, fun fact, since we are talking about Mariah Carey, every year she banks in $1 million from her Christmas songs. Yep. That is a fact.
Mariah Carey season.
Yeah. it ain't even Christmas. It's freaking Mariah Carey season, you know?
Okay, let's see. What's one song that everyone knows? Hero? I feel like that's every Filipino's.
Hero?
Mariah Carey. It's a really old song in like 1990s.
Oh my God. I was like 6.
So was I. Wait, okay,
hero?
let me it goes like, there's a hero when you look inside your heart. You know that?
There we go. See? Number 1, done. Numero 2.
Number 2. Okay, let me pick another artist. Let's see.
By the way, I love the fact that she is so dedicated to this right now. She's really going through her phone. She's like, damn. It's actually hard to ask a DJ this because I feel like we listen to so many different songs.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know
what the hell do we even list? Like, what do we even sing?
Yeah, what do we even sing anymore? Let's see. Burn. How does that go?
Burn by Usher?
Yeah, that's a good karaoke song. We were playing that last night too.
Oh man, I love that one.
We were all singing that. And you got to sing it with the
spend 11 days, 10 hours, I'm still burning till you return. When you're feeling me,
saying your body don't want you to know. Gotta let it go and stop running and
drop it like you
used to.
Okay, number two. I like that.
All right.
Numero 3.
The last one. Oh, I love this one. I always play this. It's by Savage Garden.
I don't know if I'm uncultured.
That's an old song.
Savage Garden?
It's a really old boy band song. They're called Savage Garden, but the song is called I Knew I Loved You.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know this
one. You don't know this one?
Nah, I can't even do a duet with you. This is all you.
All right. This is how it goes. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life.
Okay.
I knew I loved you.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded good, so I feel like I gotta download that one now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if we played it, you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I know this song. I'm pretty sure. I play it all the time on Bbygirl Mondays.
Oh shit, man! She just called me out. She's like, "That means you don't be listening like that."
Nah,
Nico.
you listen. I feel like one time you even said that. Oh my god, I forgot about this song.
Yeah, well, so for me now, like I'll literally just be on Twitch and because I know you're on Monday, so I'll just like put you on and I'm just like playing video games in the back. Because sometimes I don't even want to like communicate. I'm just like, I just want to be here.
Yeah,
I just want to see what's going on in the chat.
Yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people are that like log in on Mondays. Everyone's just chilling, coming off of work, eating dinner, just relaxing and stuff. So that's why I like playing music like that.
There we go. What do you have moving forward for DJ Mary Jane?
Moving forward, I have gigs. I'm doing 3 gigs in Vegas this weekend.
You're wild.
In 2 days, by the way. 3 gigs in 2 days.
The dedication, I love it.
And actually, right before I drive to Vegas, I got a gig on Friday. So,
all right, well,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, and New Year's Eve.
Ooh, what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
I'm gonna be DJing in Seattle.
Ooh, yeah, I feel like you just love Seattle. Like, is this like the 3rd time you've been there this year?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, Catch is from Seattle.
Oh.
And she moved here during pandemic.
I thought she was from Korea.
No, no, man. She did go to school to Korea. She did go to school in Korea though. So yeah, but no. She from Seattle. She's from Seattle.
What's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why like I go there very often because like that's her hometown and that's where she initially started DJing and stuff over there. So whenever she goes back, I'll try to, go back with her and stuff. And I made like really, really good friends out there and stuff too. So yeah, I'm gonna be going back. But this time it's just me. All the girls have their little they have their own gigs over here during New Year's. So
That's what's up.
over there.
Well, Mary, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram by Mary JVNE and on Twitch DJ Mary JVNE. I gotta put the V on the Jane because people take my name. Oh, and that rhymed.
Hey, there we go. See, we just accidentally rhyming the entire time. Everybody, make sure you hit up DJ Mary Jane if you need a DJ for your gig, or if you just want to do like some Twitch DJing energy.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that was going. If you want a DJ on your Monday nights, Bbygirl Mondays, what time do you usually do that again?
At 8 p.m.
There we go.
Yeah, 8 p.m. till whenever I'm tired.
Whenever you're tired, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?